Sunday because I'll be posting this tomorrow. I am back for a third week in a row. Today we're going to talk about seeds, and specifically which seeds I am growing this year. And it's a lot. This is my seed collection. This is my first garden at this house, and last year was my first garden on my own ever. And I just did small things last year, which I've talked about in a previous video. I think it was the first video, story 1. So this year we just moved into our house. We have 1/3 of an acre for our property, and our backyard is about half of that. So not a whole lot of space, but we're gonna make it work. And we have a lot that we're going to stuff into that space. I think this year I have over 160 different varieties of plants that will be growing in the backyard, including perennials and medicinal herbs and regular herbs and all that kind of stuff. Flowers specifically, that's a big one. We are going to turn this place into an absolute jungle this summer. 2 of my friends have asked me to give them seeds, but they want them to be a surprise. So Marta, if you're watching, I want to know which ones you think are for you. In this haul, I don't plan on including all of the perennial varieties that I have, just because 1, it would be super long, and I feel like I can make that like a totally separate video. I can dive a little bit deeper into each thing because I have like 10 different kinds of strawberries that I'm growing, and I would like to talk about the differences in them and like why I chose them. And lastly, before we actually get into talking about the bajillion seeds that I have for this year, I want to kind of tell you the main seed companies that I like to buy my seeds from. MI Gardener is one of my top choices. I specifically love MI Gardener because 1, the seeds are extremely affordable, especially compared to a lot of other seed companies. They have really cool varieties too. Another reason that I love MI Gardener is because they're located exactly 1 hour north of me, and so I know that their seeds they're adapted to my region. The second seed company that I would recommend and love is Baker Creek, and this one's super popular. They always have just like the most random things, but they're so cool. All of my garlic this year came from Fruition Seeds, which I think is located in New York, and they have all heirloom organic. They have really, really good information and videos, and they post all of these resources for free all the time on their Instagram and on their website. So I would definitely check out their website for growing information because they go above and beyond for it. Number 4 would be Territorial Seed Company. I bought all of my onion and shallot seeds from them this year. Lastly, number 5, this is kind of just a compilation of other seeds that I've got. I have a bunch of random old Burpee seeds or just flower seeds from Burpee that I got at like Menards. I have a huge variety of seeds that I've gotten from Etsy's shop. The very, very last place that I've gotten some seeds are from seed swaps and just friends gifting them to me, Instagram friends sending them to me just for fun. So I do have a large variety of seeds that have just been kind of randomly collected and not intentionally bought, which I'm still excited to grow them. We're going to start with this random little box. And this has lavender, sugar, super sugar snap peas, and garden beans. I have a clay seed balm. This box, I just did an experiment with it. You can see it if you go to my Instagram. It's just at the Calico and the Cow. And I also tossed in these gifted seeds from the Cottage Peach on Instagram, and they are radish seeds. It's like packed full, so I'm really excited to grow these. And then I also got, this is Homegrown Seed Company. I got a bunch of eucalyptus seeds. They are Silver Drop. Hello, you can sit right here. How about that? You want to sit on my lap? No. Okay, I'm sorry. You're fine. You're fine. I love you. You're fine. Don't bite me. You're okay. Next off, I'm going to show you all of the seeds that I've had in the fridge to cold stratify them. If you don't know what cold stratification is, it's sort of like a period of time. It's like mimicking winter almost, where some seeds need that cold to sort of like launch them into being able to grow in the spring. I'm not an expert. You should probably look it up on your own to like actually understand what it is, but that's my general understanding. First off, we have borage, which I've heard that bees absolutely love. Here's some of the burpee seeds that I just got at Menards. We got forget-me-nots, and then also sweet pea, sweet dreams, mixed colored sweet peas. We have this trellis outside that enters into our backyard, and I'm hoping to plant this in some pots around it and then have it climb up the trellis. We have purple coneflower, which again is another native flower for around here. We have marshmallow, valerian, and feverfew. So these are all medicinal herbs, and I am hoping that they grow well so that I can start sort of like a little home apothecary. And then from MI Gardener, we have German chamomile. And lastly, for the cold stratified seeds, we have yarrow. Next, I'm going to do flowers, and I have two boxes of these because I have a lot of them. A couple of these are part of that box of old flowers that I found that I'm just hoping will actually work. This is just a wildflower seed mix. I can see it has Nasturtiums, Cosmos, Calendula seeds in there. I don't know what else is in it. It says there's 23 species of annual and perennial wildflower seeds in it. We have Black-Eyed Susan from a box of Honey Nut Cheerios, who knows how many years ago, probably like 5+ years ago. Again, it's a honeybee wildflower mix. We have pinwheel mixed color zinnias, purple prince zinnias. We have candy cane mixed zinnias, Petite mixed marigolds, and jaguar marigolds. We have they're Mammoth Sunflowers. These got huge last year, like 10 feet tall. And then from Baker Creek, we got some Black King pansies. We got Evening Sun sunflowers, Blue Boy bachelor's button, which I think those are really fun because I feel like most flowers aren't blue, and I really love blue, so I'm excited about those. And I've heard that they're really easy to grow. Blue Disc African Daisy, so pretty. And we got Mother of Pearl poppies, which these are actually planted in they're winter sown in like a little tub outside with all my onions. Our other box, we have hair all over me. All of our Cosmos and Nasturtiums. I love Cosmos so much. They're probably one of my favorite flowers. We have Double Dutch Cosmos, Double Dutch Rose Cosmos, which I grew last year, and this was my favorite, probably my favorite thing that I grew last year. I love these. We have Seashell Cosmos and Fizzy Rose Picote. I don't know how to say it. Picote? I don't know. They're pretty. Then we have Tip Top Rose Nasturtiums. I grew nasturtiums last year, but I only grew the orange and yellow kind, and I'm excited to have some pink ones. These are tall trailing mix. Then we have Whirlybird Rose. I got a lot of pink nasturtiums. The tall trailing mix that I just showed you, I also want to see if I can get them to climb over the little arbor archway into the garden. We got Cherry Rose Jewel Nasturtium. We got Playtime Mixed Calendula, which I'm hoping to make some fun medicinal apothecary things with these this year. And then we got Resina Calendula, which I think this is just like the standard calendula. Next, I'm going to show you my herbs. We have a ton of catnip seeds because my cats love fresh catnip. And I mean, I try to have it fresh, at least one plant of it fresh year round in our house because they love it fresh so much. I have seedlings started under the grow lights right now, and they literally hop up on the shelves after they have their meals and they'll go snack on it. These are part of the old seeds that I don't know if we'll, I found these in that box. So we have cilantro and broadleaf sage, more catnip. They're obsessed. You want to tell them how much you love catnip? Okay, more broadleaf sage, which is from an Etsy shop. Then we have, these are from that Zella Jake farm and garden too. We have creeping thyme and lemon balm. And on the backs of all of these, I actually wrote when they need to be sown indoors or direct sown outside. On all of my seed packets, I do this. We have dark green flat leaf parsley. These are from My Gardener. Regular thyme, cilantro, cumin, however you say it. Trying that for the first time. More parsley, bouquet dill. I grew this last year and loved it. Caraway, never had this. Moss curled parsley. This is from Baker Creek. Then we have a literal ton of cilantro. I love cilantro, like a lot. Next we're gonna go to peppers. Some fun ones in here. And from My Gardener we have Keystone Resistant Giant Bell Peppers. We have Coral Bell Peppers. We have Early Jalapeno Peppers. And we have Cayenne Long Slim Peppers. Then a really old package, again probably at least 3 or 4, probably, you know, it's probably 3 years old. We have pepper Thai red chili, and then we have some American Seed like discount jalapeno chili pepper. I think these are probably from the Dollar Tree. Habanada peppers, which I'm really excited about because I hate spicy things, but I love growing pretty peppers, so you can see my dilemma. And then we have Buena Mulata peppers, which are just really pretty, and Taylor will like those. And then my friend, again, Marta, she gave me a billion packages of these Chili Willies. They're also known as Peter peppers, I believe, because yeah, so we're gonna try and grow some of those. Okay, next we're gonna go to pumpkins and squash. So these are some old seeds again. We have just early prolific straight neck summer squash. We have Ford Hook zucchini summer squash. Honey nut winter squash. Jardel squash or Jardel pumpkins. I've never grown those and I'm excited about it. We have Big Mac's pumpkins. We have Baby Bear pumpkins. We have Jack-o'-lantern pumpkins. There's a lot of squash. I love squash. We have Sweet Dumpling winter squash. Blue Hubbard winter squash. We have a couple different kinds of Table Bush King squash. They have really pretty drawings on their seed packets. We have Waltham butternut squash, which I think this is like this standard butternut squash that's sold in the stores. I love butternut squash. And then we have Burgess Buttercup squash. So hopefully we'll be loaded up with squash this year because I could eat squash every single day of my life. And Sunshine Farm, I was just talking to Jen from Sunshine Farm, and she told me that you can use pumpkin seeds and squash seeds to make like plant milk, and I'm blown away. And a version of tofu with those, so I'm excited to have squash hopefully this year to try that with. Then we have melons. So we are going to do Petite Grise de Rennes. I am butchering that, I'm sorry. Hale's Best Jumbo Cantaloupe. Sugar Baby Watermelon. We have Leelanau Sweet Glow, which near and dear to my heart because Leelanau is in Michigan. And we have a bunch of Moon and Stars watermelon because this is one of my favorites. We have, I don't really love broccoli or cabbage, but I'm trying it because I'm just starting to like broccoli in certain ways, so we're gonna grow some. We have Waltham 29 broccoli. Get sick of my hair. And then we have purple sprouting broccoli. Then we've got peas and yeah, just peas. So we have Sugar Daddy snap peas. We have Mammoth Melting Snow Peas. We have Spring Blush Snap Peas. And then plain old sugar snap peas again. Are you enjoying yourself? One of the things I'm most excited about is being able to grow tomatoes this year. I already have a few started just for the fun of it. We have black strawberry tomatoes. This is the one I'm probably the most excited about. Then we have Brandywine black tomatoes. We have red pear tomatoes, Chadwick cherry tomatoes, Roma tomatoes, which are my favorite tomatoes to use in cooking. We have Tiffin Mennonite tomatoes, Rio Grande, San Marzano, which I've heard are really good for using for like sauces and stuff, and I've never used them or tried them, so I'm excited. Large red cherry, yellow plum. There's a lot of different ones in here. Mortgage lifter, these are insane apparently, so I'm excited. I'm super interested to see like how they work out. And then I also have 2 packages, which these are Marta's seeds, but she has them here because I start the seeds for her usually. So we have 2 packages of orange hat tomatoes, which she keeps in her house because she's a tomato fiend. Next we have greens. You like greens as long as they're catnip, don't you? So we have Palco hybrid spinach, I believe that's what that is. This was a free seed from Baker Creek. Every time you order, I think like over $10, you get a free seed packet from them. So this is Mizuno, which I think is like a kind of mustard green type of thing, but it's pretty. We have, can you get out of here? We have Little Gem Butterhead lettuce. We have Heju tiny bok choy. Another free seed, which is Merlot leaf lettuce. Viroflay spinach. She's playing with the seeds that are over there. She loves playing with seed packets. We have Grand Rapids leaf lettuce, again, another one from Michigan. Sorry if you can hear her, she's literally just kicking the seed packets around. We have Iceberg Lettuce seeds, which were free from, I don't know, Top Seed Bank, I think that's what this is. We have Red Acre cabbage, another thing that I'm trying to make myself like. We have Lacinato dinosaur kale and red Russian kale. Separately from the herbs, I have my basils because there's a lot of them. There are a lot of them. We have just plain old Genovese basil, another old seed packet, spicy globe basil. I think a lot of these are Thai basils. So we have Siam Queen, Thai basil, dark opal. So yeah, these are all different versions of Thai basils. We have Siam Queen, Thai basil, and dark opal, which I think they're all that minty, like licorice-y flavor. And then we have holy basil, which is also called Tulsi. And we have cinnamon and lime basil from Zella Jake Farm and Garden. I don't know what this is. Oh, these are like root veggies? Okay, so we have, again, another old seed packet, Cosmic Purple Carrots. This is from an old packet from Baker Creek. Then I have Easter egg radish and rainbow beets. We have pink beauty radishes. These were free carrots that I got from Baker Creek. So these are St. Valerie carrots, Parisian carrots, the little round ones. We have plain old rainbow carrots, Danvers 126 carrots, Long Rouge Sang carrots, purple dragon carrots, and then more Parisian. Oh god, they all fell. Okay. Cucumbers. We have Wisconsin SMR cucumber. I'm hoping to do pickles this year, so I'm very, very, very anxious to see how these do. Tender green cucumbers. muncher cucumbers. We buy these from the store constantly and I'm sick of buying them because they're really expensive, so I want to grow them. Punakira cucumbers, which are kind of wonky looking, but I'm excited. And then I think these are from Gurney's. These are just pickling cucumbers. Perfect pickle hybrid. Okay. These are summer squash, that's why. So we have scallop, yellow scallop zucchini, can't talk, yellow scallop summer squash. Then we have 8-ball zucchini squash and crookneck summer squash. I think the other one had a couple summer squashes in it and then you moved to this one. We have blue Hopi corn, earth tone dent corn, and everybody's favorite glass gem corn. I'm not expecting a lot out of these guys. I just think they'd be fun to try and grow. And that's how most of this stuff is. Like, I'm not gonna use all my seeds up this year for the most part. If I want to grow them again next year, I have them, so I'm not wasting my money if they don't work well. But I'm too curious to wait. Next is our beans. We have Kentucky Wonder, Old Homestead, Purple Teepee, which I grew last year and loved. We have this one's heavy, Dragon Tongue beans, which are so pretty. And then lastly, we have Tankuro soybeans, which is edamame. So I love edamame like a lot, and I'm quite pumped to have some frozen in our freezer for the year. This one is my random. It literally is labeled random. And it is very random. We have wheatgrass, aka catgrass. My cats love to snack on that. I don't give it to them often, just to be safe with their blockages and stuff. These two I'm actually starting right after this video. We have Utah tall celery and green globe artichoke. We have chia, and we have Aunt Molly's ground cherry tomatoes, which I'm hoping I like these because I don't love tomatoes, but I'm just so intrigued by this, and I know if I don't like them, my friends will like them, so that's why I'm growing them. We have Cornucopia Gourd mix. We have lots of fence line to grow a lot of squashes and watermelons and stuff on, so. And then we have birdhouse gourds, and then I think we have one box left for alliums. So, old seed packet. These, I'm pretty sure, aren't gonna work out. I tried sowing them along with my new chive seeds and they were a bust. None of them germinated. So I think that these are too old. So then we have a new thing of chive seeds, which I already have these started and going in my grow room area. And then we have Nabucca evergreen bunching onion. Again, I have these started. I have redbeard bunching onion, which I'm excited to see these. Just a little bit like of a fun play on the green onion. So those are also started. They're like this tall right now. I need to go mow my onions again. And then also, these are all big onions that I have started outside in little tubs. Conserver F1 shallot. We have Talon F1. I think these are shallots too. We have Talon F1 is the like yellow or white onion. And then Figaro, which is another shallot. We use a lot of shallots. Shallots are probably my favorite thing to use, like allium wise. And then we have Red Bull F1 onions. That is everything that I'm growing. And I am out of breath and I'm very thirsty now.